Hi, I'm Teja Priyadarshini, founder for Akashic Center for Healing, and most of us in life wonder if we are all alone or if we have some benevolent force that looks after us. I'm here to tell you today that yes, each one of us have a spirit guide looking after us. We do not sometimes realize their presence, but they are always there. From the time of our birth till the time we die in our physical bodies, we are attached a spirit guide to guide us, to protect us, to look after us, to love us. Every little thing that we want in our life is guided and envisioned by our spirit guide, and they help us on this journey. And we are not alone. We have many different kinds of spirit guides, but one thing you need to understand is we're not physical human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience, and the spirit guides are always constantly around us to remind us that we are spiritual beings. We have so much potential within us. We are meant to do great things, achieve greatness in this life and in this world. And the spirit guides that are with us are different kinds. They can be angels, they can be devas, they can be ascended masters, they could even be your ancestors. And there are many different kinds of spirit guides. Today, I'm going to teach you how you can connect with your spirit guides. First, you need to set the mood. By that, I mean find a space which is very peaceful and calming. Light a few candles, maybe a few incense sticks. Prepare that room like you would for honoring your gods or goddesses. Just create a sacred space which allows you to go into a mood of prayer or relaxation. So when you set that mood, that is your first step. The second step is to have a clear intention. What is it that you want to communicate with your spirit guides? Who do you want to communicate with the other side? It could be ascended masters like Buddha or Jesus, or it could be an ancestor that you find yourself attached to as a guide. You could reach out to even archangels or angels of your choosing to ask specific questions. So you need to understand first who you want to contact. Second, what are your questions that you want to ask them? So set clear intentions before you get into the whole practice of connecting with your spirit guides. The third thing you need to do is to practice with loving tenderness and patience on your own self, because what happens is when we are trying to connect with our spirit guides, we tend to get very impatient sometimes and we want to hurry things up, and then we start feeling bad that probably we are not cut out for this or we're not meant to do this. Everyone can connect with their spirit guides. You don't have to be a psychic to do that. You just need to allow yourself some loving, kind patience to go into that space to receive the messages your spirit guides have for you and to connect with them. The fourth thing that you need to do is to breathe and relax. The more you relax into the technique and the more you allow yourself to breathe deeply, your body first starts to relax, and once your body starts to relax, your mind also gets into that position where it's easy for you to now connect with your spirit guides. Next, call for protection. When you start a process like this where you are going into different realms to connect with your spirit guides, it's always important for you to ask for protection. Ask for the beings of your highest good or for your highest good to come into the space to connect with you and give you your answers. The easiest way would be to create a pyramid of white light, coming all the way from top of your head till the bottom, covering you entirely, like it's kind of enclosing you inside this pyramid. And this white light acts as a protection from anything else that can kind of come in and disrupt your process of connection with your spirit guides. So protecting yourself with this white light pyramid is very, very important. The sixth thing that you can do is to use sacred sounds. By that, I mean you can chant anything that feels comfortable to you. The easiest would be to chant the sound Om. Om has so much power is unbelievable. The kind of vibrations it creates in your body and how it immediately rises your frequencies. You start vibrating at a higher frequency the moment you start chanting Om. So when you get into that mode, you set yourself up, you have your clear intention ready, you do your protection, then you chant Om 7 times to just raise your vibration to get into that space of deep trance where you can connect with your spirit guides. The 7th thing that you can do is to go through the door. This is a very interesting thing that you can do. The more calmer your mind gets and all your thoughts begin to clear, envision yourself in this space where there is this door standing right in front of you. And when you're ready to connect with your spirit guides, all you need to do is cross over the threshold, go through the doorway to the other side. And when you do that, you will often see your spirit guides waiting for you on the other side. The next thing that you need to do is to invite your spirit guides and give them permission to join you. It is very important that you give them clear-cut permission to join you, because we live in a world of free will and they generally obey our command. So they will not interfere with our lives unless you ask them to join in and give them permission to tell you what you need to know. So it is very important that once you cross into the doorway and you're on the other side, invite your guides to come in and give them permission to join you and have a conversation with you if that is possible. Because once you give them this instruction, they will follow through and come in more easily. The next thing, the 9th thing that you can do is to open yourself up to subtle frequencies. It is not like watching a movie. It's not like they're going to just jump right in and give you all the information that you need. There are very subtle messages that you receive during this process of connecting with your spirit guides. So you need to be open to receiving all kinds of signals and all kinds of frequencies so that you receive the kind of messages that are meant for you specifically during that meditation. So just open yourself up to subtle frequencies and allow the information to come to you. The next thing you need to do is to ask for a sign. When you are asking for a sign, especially from your spirit guides, make it clear. Tell them that, listen, I want a sign from you, but I want it in such a way that I can understand these signs. So please make it as clear as possible and allow me to understand these signs easily, so that whenever you're sending me messages, I can get them and receive them with more ease. So this is something that you can ask them to do. The next thing you can do is to ask them for a message or a blessing. When you're talking to your spirit guides, a lot of things come through. So it is easier for you to request a certain message that they may have for you to come through more clearly, so that it kind of gets registered in your head, so that once you're out of the state of trance, you can also remember the message and know the true meaning of it. The next thing you need to do is to give thanks. Thank your guides for giving you whatever answers that you are looking for, giving you protection, giving you their unconditional love, guiding you every single day. Just thank them from the deepness of your heart and allow them to know that you're always connected to them and you want to stay connected with them. So give them your thanks, be in gratitude. Just send them a lot of love. That's all you need to do. The next thing is to return. So you have to turn around once you say bye to them and give them your love. You need to turn around, go back through the doorway and come back into this world, this time, this space, and just assimilate all the information that you received. The last thing that I want to tell you very, very clearly is this is not something you do one-off. You need to stay connected with your guides all of the time. This way you can honor them and you can honor that sacred connection, that sacred space you have created for connecting with them. So do this as often as you can, because the more you do it, the more easier it gets every time you do it. And for all you know, next time you don't even have to sit in a place of meditation. You just receive these messages left, right, and center because your connection is so open and strong that your guides can communicate with you directly. All the details are in the description. All you need to do is click on that link and you will get every little update that I have. And until then, I love you guys. Bye-bye.